I've been doing Renaissance Fair since I was 2. It was my parents' hobby before I got into it. I've done lots of different historic reenacting and costume events, balls, fairs, living history, things like that. And sometimes something that tends to happen in these communities is you'll pick a fair name or pirate name or some nickname that is the name you go by as your alter ego in these spaces, as like a default version of yourself that tells others and ultimately yourself who you are in this different context. Lots of times it comes from maybe you played a character with that name and it really resonated with you and it was generic enough and you do it regularly enough that you get known for that name, and so you just adopt it as kind of your default nickname. But sometimes people will like choose it intentionally, and I've performed at events and portrayed characters with names, so I wanted a fair name for myself that represented me, and it was kind of like contemplating a tattoo. I wanted a permanent moniker that would represent me and can be my nickname for myself in these contexts outside of my everyday experience. I've been watching YouTube forever, and when I was doing this work on myself and choosing a fair name, I was subscribed to this channel called the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows. And the creator, John Koenig, was creating a collection of words from other languages, or he would make up his own words or recontextualize existing words to put names to feelings that the English language didn't have the words for yet. And probably the most famous one, and when he turned that project into a book, it became the blurb on the back of the book. And this word is sonder, the awareness that everyone has a story. So that is the word I chose for my fair name when I'm at the Renaissance Fair or doing other costume events like those. My fair name is Sonder. And that has felt incredibly right. And I've only settled into it more as the years have gone on. I respond to it just as quickly as my government name, and it's only a reminder every time someone refers to me to remember what the word Sonder means, and to re-invite that perspective into my life, to remember to be kind and curious and empathetic. I wonder if other people have put that much thought into their own fair names or alternate personas, and if so, I would love to hear more about other people's journeys to discovering their own fair names. Thanks for joining me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Take care, and see you in the next one.